All right, here's a look at our tracks station. So a little bit deconstructed because I got the choir risers out in the middle of setup for that, but MD mic. So certainly whoever's running tracks, having them with MD is great. For bass, we're running a Sans app, and then he's running some of his own processing as well as his tuner. That's all we do for bass. So we just come direct to front of house out of there. This is a Soft Step 2, and this is one of the MIDI controllers that we use. So that's Soft Step 2 and the Akai MPK Mini here. Both of those are connected to the tracks computer for control. And this is where it gets fun, right? So I always like to keep things real nice and tight and clean. So let's have a look at the underside of the tracks rig where all the real magic happens. All right, so right here we've got a little Anchor USB hub. We've got internet connection for the computer to talk to our main stage and trigger things over MIDI, over network there. We've got the Soft Step 2 here. We've got power supply, all right? So we've actually got this USB-C power supply, and that is feeding through this, which means that this is the only cable that plugs into our tracks computer when we go, which is nice. Then we've got a USB A to B, so that's what's connecting to the MPK. And then we've got the USB here, which is connecting over to this DN9630. And this is how we get our audio into the AES network, which then feeds it onto the bottom. This goes to the B side of the bottom S16. And so that gives us 16 channels. You can see over on this side here, we then have shielded Cat5e going to the S16. That gives us up to 16 channels on the backside of those two S16s for our tracks. So cable ties drilled through here with cable ties here. On this side as well, I drilled through the little platform in order to get cable ties for this. So Sunday morning, laptop comes in here, plug this in, everything's ready to go. Got one controller here, one controller there. They can be used simultaneously. So you can, he'll use, normally we use this during service, but if we ever need to look over and make any changes or do anything, can do it here. Can also obviously reach up and do it on the keyboard for the tracks rig. And yeah, I'm gonna run in P16s for our backline. And yeah, that's our track setup.